Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm two-time Olympian IFBB Men's Physique Pro, Patrick Fulgham, here in beautiful Orange County, California, at the LA Championships. Tomorrow, going to witness 13 amazing pros on that stage, in competition with one another, at a chance for the opportunity to compete at the Mr. Olympia this year. We're super excited. We have 13 amazing pros, but here interviewing today, we have two of them who are going to tell us a little bit about their story, who they're being coached by, and what we can anticipate to see from them on stage. I'll have each of you introduce yourself, tell us about your coach, and then tell us what we can anticipate from you on stage tomorrow as well.
My name is Alexandria Cochran. I'm from San Bernardino, California. I'm coached by Ryan Benson, Team Zero Gravity. He's the best coach.
Hey.
That's all I have to say about that.
Thank you.
And I'm Christine Cave. I'm coached by Coach Matt Allen and his wonderful wife, Wendy Fortino. Team Cyber Body Shop. We've been working together almost 20 years.
Wow.
Been a long time. And I'm so happy to be here. I've competed this show last year and happy to be returning this year.
That's right. Well, we're super happy to have the two of you as well. One pro debut coming up tomorrow as well. This is your first time entering the stage as a pro. Also earned her pro card last year at our infamous one and only USA Championship bodybuilding in Las Vegas. We're bringing that show back here this year to Anaheim. And then 2 years ago, we had you earning your spots as well at the Masters USAs as well. Tell us about what changes have you've implemented coming back to the stage as a pro, one, and then two, what can we anticipate to see from you on stage tomorrow as well?
Yeah. As a returning athlete every year, your goal is really to try to beat your best from the previous year.
Right.
And no matter how your chips fall, the goal is really just to see your own progress and to really develop and cultivate the areas that are weak, but also really capitalize on your strengths. So that's really what we've tried to do this last year. I had some really helpful feedback from the judges from the contest that I had. I think we competed 3 times last year, and the consistent message was come back with more fullness and a greater kind of more balance of symmetry in the lower body with the upper body, and I think I've really brought that this year. I've so far had a good experience, a couple shows earlier in the spring, so feeling really hopeful and very positive about what I have for today's or this event.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
So for me, I've definitely grown my lower half, my glutes, my lower lats. That was the goal, to be able to have that X frame compared to, when I did win my pro show or my pro card. Let's put it that way.
Sure.
When I won my pro card, this is again the best physique thus far. Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I have all kinds of emotions going into this, but you never really know what you look like until you hit that stage.
Sure.
You can look at yourself all day long, but until you're lined up with everybody else, you don't realize how amazing you actually look. And then you can kind of pick apart the things you need to work on,
Absolutely.
if you will. So, yeah. That's
absolutely. Well, that's what it's about, right? I mean, as the head judge, for tomorrow, we hone in on your strengths, and obviously we all have areas of opportunity. But that's the good part about this sport. Yes, it's subjective, but again, there are objectives and criteria that we specifically measure you on as well. So for all those beautiful young women out there, or women out there specifically watching, as role models as well, what words of encouragement or advice do you have for them who potentially want to step in your heels one day as well?
Just keep going. The discipline is probably the most important part. And not only can you apply that to bodybuilding, but you can apply that to the rest of your life. It's something that I think a lot of people might look at bodybuilding as just being vain or on stage. But I was telling my mom last night, there's so much more to it that you can apply to your entire life. Keep going. You never know how good you can be until you get there. Right. We're never going to be perfect. None of us are going to be perfect, but you can be the best version of yourself if you keep working hard, training in the gym, and eating clean. It's
That's right.
The diet.
I love that.
100% the diet.
Love that.
Actually, 99% the diet. I don't know, 80, 90.
Yeah. And to your point really quick, oftentimes in life, we hear, practice makes perfect, practice makes perfect. That's not necessarily the case, at least from my point of view, is practice makes progress. And as we progressively, implement and integrate things into our lives, especially within the bodybuilding community, bodybuilding is character building, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of things that you can actually incorporate and take from this into your relationships, the discipline, the consistencies, really the integral parts of bodybuilding, and really infuse that into your friendships, your relationships, etc. There's nothing more, I think, gratifying than saying I worked so diligently to attain this physique, but not just in vain, right? Not just to showcase, look at me, but it takes so much more than that, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing.
Yeah. I think words of wisdom: stay studious, stay humble. This is it really can be a lifestyle. It can be a lifetime commitment. I am going to be 46 this month.
It's amazing.
I've been doing this for 20 years. Every year I continue to improve because I desire to learn more, not just about my body, but the science of bodybuilding. And it's really a combination of intellectual approach, slow and steady strategic planning, observing your progress, and acknowledging when you're weak, what you need to do to improve, but also when you have strength, how to capitalize on that and use that to your own advantage. This is a competition. It's a very difficult, isolated sport, but still brings together a community. And I think when you can appreciate the dynamic of this sportsman-like but industry, I guess.
Sure.
We have a way of really setting ourselves apart, but we can do that in a very healthy and good way. And we can do that with an upstanding character.
Absolutely.
I think just really stand for the hardship that this does require. It's not easy, but it's worth it because we continue to learn every year, year after year, and grow from what we've learned.
That's right. I love that. And that's what it's about, application, right? You go through what you go through, and it is about applying, right? You learn, you develop, you apply, and then you ultimately instill those sort of values into everyone else as well. We're super excited to see you both on stage, 13 amazing pros, embracing our stage at the 2024 LA Championships. Again, anything else you want to say? Team Zero Gravity, Ryan Benson.
Team Zero Gravity.
Wendy Fortino representing. Anything else?
I'm just happy to be here. I love you, Ryan. You're the greatest. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, me too.
That's
and my
awesome.
coach, Matt.
Well, we're happy to have you. Again, thank you both so much for your time. Again, this is an investment not only into the sport, into the community, but into your health.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding is character building. We thank you once again. It's an integral part. It's an amazing opportunity to actually showcase something you've worked so diligently for. Next Level Media, Musclecontest, two-time Olympian, IFBB pro Patrick Fulgham, the largest promoter of bodybuilding in the world, 9 countries, 5 continents, 205 shows and running. We'll see you on stage tomorrow. We thank you so much. Opportunity for that Olympia qualification. We wish you much success.
Musclecontest is the greatest.
Hey! Thank you for that. Represent. Once again, Patrick Fulgham signing off. Go home.